EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Los Angeles Rams. With my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, Joey Sly, set to get this one going. Off we go from Southern California. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready! Down! Ready? Go!
Here's a first carry for their running back. And he's going to be hit and drop behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
Second and 12 at the 19-yard line.
Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today.
Ready! Ready! Go! Blue, 32, cut!
Now, faking the give. That's hauled in on the left by Nacua. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2.
Here we go, set! 60 red, 60 red, 22 middle, red, cycle. Cut!
He'll drop to throw. That's caught! And he's going to take this one all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Rams. Terrific way to start this one, Greg, on the opening drive. Getting the ball in the air, down the field, and into the end zone for 6.
We wondered all week, Mike, if this secondary would get tested, especially as the game progressed. Well, we didn't have to wait very long. I mean, a big play early, and we got ourselves a 6-0 ball game.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
On play action, it's Ward. There's Okonkwo open left side. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Ready, set! Tag! Hook, 19 right!
On first down, it's Ward. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get
a big hole. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Titans. That is 16th touchdown of the year. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Joey Slye to kick off for Tennessee.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Off the name, first of all, you ain't back long enough. What can you do? You ain't strong enough. So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short.
4-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Let's go.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
3 yards.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize, how many yards do I need to get for the first down? And just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert. They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Back to the air one more time. Right side, complete to Nacua. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 11.
A gain of 11 on that one. First down, LA.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Set. Ready.
Up the middle they go. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
2-yard line.
Watch out here.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and
Off
9.
play action. He'll set up to throw. Open is the tight end, Terrence Ferguson. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 11.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Rams first down.
At the 31-yard line.
Here we go. Hut.
Now a give on the ground. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Roger McCreary on the stop. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 24-yard line.
Ready, break. Field, black, set, hut. Blue, 32. Hut.
They'll look to throw. To the right side to Olave. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40.
14 yards.
That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
10 yards to go.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 43. Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Rams.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Makes the score Rams 14, Titans 7.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Quick throw to RPO, and that's caught by Iomatter. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That is catch number 60 for the season.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Ward. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On 2nd down, they'll run. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, that's it.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Get it. Let's go.
From the gun, here's Ward. That is brought in at the 10. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Titans football here to start quarter number 2 as they go to work on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And looked like he might have had a lane, but the defense closed quickly. He did not get in.
No gain on the play.
Second down.
Leads to second and
This defense is able to get the hold here on first down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4-down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
On second and goal, they'll give him another shot. And this is not going to do it either. Stop for no gain. And just like that, it's third and goal.
This offense is finding out the hard way, Mike. There is just not a lot of room to operate against this defense down near the goal line.
So they've been stopped twice at the 1. Can they break through here on third and goal? They'll run. And once again, nothing there. Stopped short with no gain. Now, fourth and goal.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against the wall, back-to-back plays, you hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
Okay, ready?
The offense will stay out trying to get this final yard. It is 4th and goal.
Let go.
They'll try and run for it. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. That his second touchdown of the game. And 17 for the season.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Joey Slye taking off for Tennessee.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Velus Jones now on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready. Punt.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
No gain on
So
the play.
often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Come on, set, seal, black, yellow, 43. Hunt, hunt.
Now they'll set up to throw. Finds Nakua on the slant. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Down, set.
Handoff here, up the middle. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
48-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard.
Set. Hunt, hunt.
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back. and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
50, green, ready.
Right back to him on first down. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4.
Ready, ready. 45, ready, ready.
Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 11. First down, LA. 2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Set, hut. 52 blue. Set, hut.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Throw left side, caught by Ferguson. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
13-yard line.
Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I can chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just
Ready, break. Here we go, set. Ready, play.
The RPO, that one is complete. To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, LA. And that is touchdown number 25 on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start to this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Rams 21, Titans 14.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now.
On first down, Ward. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Not saying 19.
Shotgun snap for Ward. That is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
He'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
2nd down and 8.
Let's go now. Blaster, black, 95. Blue striker. Set.
Throwing now from the gun. Forced out left. He'll look deep left sideline.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down.
Come on, set. Yellow, 22.
Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before third down.
Ready? 77, 18 Radical, 18 Radical. 79 Broncos. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. His kick is good! From 60 yards out, he's got the leg to knock it through.
And you talk about having confidence in your kicker, Mike. I mean, to send him out there to kick from midfield, and what does he do? He repays you with that confidence with a 60-yard field goal. I mean, that was something else.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go.
On first and 10, Ward. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Ready up.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Trap Cougar 19.
Throwing is Ward. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Chig Okonkwo was the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Throwing on third down, Ward. That's taken in. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
They send Ridley in motion. They're going to go. It's Ward. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to get there. He's got the first down. What great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chains. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Finding space at the 15. And he won't quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line. The Rams use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal.
Ready. Yellow, 43. Set.
Here's a run. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Makes the score Rams 31, Titans 14.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Let's go now. Go.
On first down, it's Ward. That one caught. It's Chimere Dike. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
They're going to put a man in motion to the right. Now, first down throw for Ward. This one brought in by Iomanner.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go. Panthers 60. Panthers.
Back to throw is Ward. Pass complete. He's got Calvin Ridley. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. This one from just under 50 yards. Sly's kick is good. And the Titans are back within 2 scores. So we're at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. To throw is Ward. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. Now it's Ward. Well, left side taken in by Iomanner. 15-yard pickup there. That's good for a Titan first down.
18 Rattlers. Ready? 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Here's Ward. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Ready?
Now a handoff, running right. Space to run inside the 20. And he'll be out of bounds down at the the 15-yard line. 17 yards on that play. First down for Tennessee.
19 Charger, 19 Charger. Go.
They'll stay on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage.
To the goal line and in. Chiggs Okonkwo. Touchdown Titans. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Joey Slye to kick off for Tennessee.
Following the touchdown, here's Slye to kick it away. Jones now on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. 52. Hut.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Here we go. Set. Hut. Go. Yellow. Set.
On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyren Williams.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Ready.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Set. Hut. Set. Go.
He'll get this out wide. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big gain.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 33. Ready.
Here's a handoff to Williams. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
That's out wide to Williams. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. But what does that do? Gets you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Set. Ready. Black. 95. Set.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. Red, 38.
They'll run it with Williams. A big hole. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
On first down, right back to Williams. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
This ain't what you want.
Project S.
This ain't what you want.
2nd and 5.
Here we go. Start.
They'll let Richardson run this himself.
And after that short run, it puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Set. 60 red. 60 red. Hut. Set, hut.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground.
Well, this is why the head coach makes the big bucks, Mike, to make decisions like that. I think at this point in the 3rd quarter, you have a chance to really make a statement by coming away with 6. I'm keeping my offense on the field. I'm going for it on here on 4th down. I'm being aggressive.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
On the double. Ready. 52 blue. '43 rail. Hut.
Now this time he'll set up to throw. That one's caught. Terrence Ferguson. Touchdown Rams. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Makes the score Rams 38, Titans 24.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
And they're on the 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready.
From the gun, here's Ward. That's complete to DK. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter.
Hum. on the ready. Come on.
On play action. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
But somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. 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 Ain't no other king in this rap thing, make siblings. Nothing but my children.
Here we go. Ready.
They run over center with Williams.
Tyron Williams, the ball carrier. Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Set, hut. 50, green. Ready.
It's another run here for Williams. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
A gain of 9 yards.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Red, cycle. Go pink. Ready.
They'll go again here with Williams. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
At the 16-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Come on, set. Black 40. Seal, black. Set.
A give, and here comes Williams. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
You know at this point the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Here we go. 45, white. Hut, hut.
And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
And that's kind of a double whammy of sorts for this defense. Not only do you not get the 3rd down stop, but now this offense, Mike, they're able to bleed even more clock down with this fresh set of downs.
Got it.
Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal.
33, yellow. Set.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
Grill green. Set, hut.
They'll go with him again. And he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal.
52, cut.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, LA. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. On for the PAT is Aubrey. He knocks it through. And the Rams will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Titans 24.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, it's Chindike. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Out of the gun, Ward. There's Okonkwo open left side. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense, just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete, and he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is 4th down.
It's 4th down.
That is caught out wide on the RPO, and he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down.
Let's go now. Ready.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Calvin Ridley was the intended receiver, and that will lead to a 2nd down. Out of a gun, here's a run up the gut. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That screen goes for 12, and that's a 1st down.
Come on. Set.
Shotgun snap for Ward. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Cordell Flock.
Frankly, Mike, a disaster. I don't know how else to classify it. I mean, that's now 5 turnovers, 3 coming through the air. You're just not going to win games at this level playing and giving the ball away.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Set. Hut. Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Titans will take over at their own 14-yard line.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump. makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
The ball carried by number 24. He was brought down by Jared Burks. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Now we're going to get a timeout, somewhat pointlessly called here with 3 seconds to go in a game that has already been decided.
Okay, ready? Ready?
In motion, Okonkwo. One last throw here for Ward. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the Rams. Their perfect season continues here into the month of December as they continue to be the #1 team in all of football. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us